quick sound check. Real quick. Stand by, fam. Stand by. Just want to make sure we good. Yeah, we sounding straight. Good to go. Still proving. What's up with you, man? Salute to the fam that's sliding on through, man, on this post-Thanksgiving joint. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that slide on through, that catch this live, and salute to everybody that catches this on the playback, man. We got a fight to talk about. You know what I mean? We got a fight to talk about. Let me get in front of y'all. I ain't doing this behind the wall. I'm doing this right here, man. You already know. Hold on. Let me get right here. What's up, fam? Yeah, man. So we got a fight to talk about, you know? Big fight on the horizon right here. UK, I know y'all turned up for this one. UK, I know y'all turned all the way up for this one because y'all now going to get the answers that you so desperately seek. Is these two the real deal? We talking about a new player at heavyweight. I got Muhammad Ali in the building. What's up, fam? Loud and clear, champ. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up is your pull up. Y'all already know what it is. If you come on in, thumbs up. If you got to pull an early exit, thumbs up on the way out. If you did not hit it on the way in, you brand new. You just finding out about Mainman Mademan. Rock the bells, man. Rock them bells for the homie. You know what I'm saying? And we all good. That way, every time I rock out, you rocking out with me, man. And that's all a brother can ever ask. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. But yeah, man, back to this fight, though, Slim. A new player at heavyweight. Man, can't get no better than this. 22-year-old Daniel Dubois. And I got to say that right. It's Dubois, not Dubois. I be awesome Dubois. Daniel Dubois versus my main man, Joe Joyce. We're going to do a full prediction here. We're going to cover these two fighters the way that they supposed to be covered. This fight was originally going to go down sometime in the spring. We know I think it was April that was official. It was going to happen in the O2 Arena. A lot of money off the table for these two fighters. I know Joe Joyce, not too happy about that. I mean, you know, I know he was looking forward to having his supposed big moment in front of the big crowd. And if you got the O2 and they talking about that thing going to be sold out, and now you got to put on this fight with no crowds, when you've been waiting on that big moment, and keep in mind, Joe Joyce is 35 years old. He wants that recognition. But he says, you know what? Him and Daniel Dubois goes on and says, you know what? We're going to surpass all that. Forget all of the crowds and all of that stuff. Let's just have this fight and make it go down. And we want the recognition, the ranking, the placement where it places us in everything that come with the joint. That's what they told us. The thing is this particular fight is going to involve the British, the European, the Commonwealth title, also a crucial ranking with the WBO that could result into a title fight sometime next year. Now, how fast that will happen, of course, depends on Oleksander Usyk. Oleksander Usyk right now is the WBO mandatory. Of course, they're still trying to work out the situation of what's going to happen with Usyk. Is he going to fight Anthony Joshua? Is he going to get step aside? Is the title going to get vacated? Right now, we just don't know. But all at the end of the day, though these two men right here, they want to get the recognition and they want to get that title shot, it still might be a minute. Now, of course, they'll be hooked all the way up if Oleksander Usyk gets the belt. If Anthony Joshua vacates the title, and let's say he pulls off the Tyson Fury fight, vacates the WBO title, says, forget your mandatory, I don't need your belt, my name is bigger than belts, WB no. And he gets rid of the belt, then, of course, that will make the chance faster then for the winner of this fight to get its supposed title shot. You know what I'm saying? Much love to the fam. I got Zeno up in this joint. Zeno, what's up, fam? Happy Friday, man. Dubois and Joyce all day, man. Easy money on Dubois. Good fight, nonetheless, is still proven. DJ Zion Love in the building. Salute to you, family. Salute to you, man. Wolverine is Joyce Frankenstein. We gonna get there, fam. We gonna definitely get there. 47-year-old Foreman looks faster than Joyce. Real talk. You ain't lying, bro. Your man Joe Joyce, bro. But it's something. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. That man got the slowest punches in the world, but them joints effective. I mean, effective. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Now, the winner, and here's another unspoken title that came across my lap. You know what I'm saying? The unspoken title that's on the line right here is that the next fight, the winner of this fight, will be a major player also on BTsports. Now, we know that the whole network situation, Tyson Fury, of course, he's half promoted by Frank Warren, but ESPN and Bob Arum seem like they leading the charge on that. but to the actual all BT. This is Frank Warren's baby, if you will. The next one for Frank Warren. The winner of this fight can win that unspoken title right there. They calling it the broadcast title. And salute to Gary of Davies. He called it that, the broadcast title. I took in this interview a little earlier with both fighters, man. The guy that works over there on Talk Sports, great interviews. Got a lot from those interviews to add on to this video. So, matter of fact, let's do this right now. Sorry about this. As you'll see some of the quotes, and I'm always late to this artwork, man. As you'll see some of the quotes floating around right here got gathered from those particular interviews, you know what I mean? So as you'll see right here, we're going to punch on a lot of the points that the brothers are saying in their quotes. So we're going to get there. Now, also, if y'all haven't heard, Joe Joyce's head coach, Ismail Silas, will not be present for this particular fight. I don't think it's a big deal, be honest with you. I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, Ismail Silas, Cuban trainer, I guess he wants to teach more of the fundamentals to Joe Joyce, but Joe Joyce is an instinctual fighter. Instinctual fighter. According to Joe Joyce, and I quote, "I am not in unfamiliar territory. I believe in my ability, and I believe that I am going to win this fight. It's a shame, but this is a massive fight. The show must go on, and I believe that I still have the team and experience to lead me to victory," end quote. So he ain't tripping off having a head coach. He ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Ismail Silas can't make it, caught COVID-19. The reason that this fight continues to go on is because Ismail Silas and Joe Joyce haven't seen each other in about a month. So lucky for Joe Joyce that he hasn't seen his head coach. He says he's going to be getting some tips via like a Zoom call or something like that, or whatever the case may be, but it is what it is. The man fights on instinct anyway. That's the way I look at it. He don't need nobody in his ear telling him the X's and O's because he ain't going to do it. You know, he has that thing. He has that Jared Hurd, I'm a mummy, it's who I am. We're going to get there, but he has that thing. You know what that thing is, fight fan. That thing you can't train. That thing. That mummy thing. That thing. So I think that whatever Joe Joyce is, that thing is going to come out. And he's just going to be who he is no matter what. Every fight, I'm seeing the same Joe Joyce. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Now, both of these men have sparred every top heavyweight you can think about. Both of these men have been in the ring with Anthony Joshua in sparring. Remember, there was a high rumor. I guess it was a promotional type thing. They were trying to hype up Daniel Dubois right here, talking about he knocked down AJ in sparring and all that jazz. Who gives a damn what happens in sparring, right? Who gives a damn? But at the end of the day, both of these men, they've been in there with everybody. They've been in there with AJ. They've been in there with Fury. They've probably been in there with Wilder. They've been in there with everyone. You name it. That's how the Bermain-Stavern fight between him and Joe Joyce even came to fruition. It became because it started in the gym. It started in the sparring. But one man coming out talking smack about the other man, oh, I got the best of him in sparring. Well, that led to the Bermain-Stavern fight for Joe Joyce. And he eventually knocked Bermain-Stavern all the way out. So these dudes got to, if you want to say experience, the experience level with these two fighters. Now, we're going to get there with the 22-year-old and the 35-year-old. But when you do talk about what they've been doing in the gym, both of these fighters are almost late starters, not both. Well, this one is a late starter. But neither man is really a complete fighter. You know what I mean? But they've been in the ring with a lot of different of the top tier heavyweights behind the scenes. And it's all going to come to a head in the fight between these two. There was one sparring footage that I don't know if Joe Joyce was doing it on purpose, but the dude was piecing, man, it's out here on YouTube. I forgot who the name of it was, man. He was piecing Joe Joyce up. Joe Joyce was just eating them joints like boop, 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 boop. And I'm like, the dude was cocking them joints back and just like, bow. And he just was eating them, boop, 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 boop. Still coming forward. I'm like, Slim, this dude ain't real. This dude ain't real, cuz. Man, Joe Joyce is something, man. We know Joe Joyce started boxing at the age of 22 because he has that thing. At the age of 22 and still managed to be a silver medalist in the 2016 Olympics. Let that set in. He started boxing at 22 and still medaled. That thing. That Deontay Wilder thing. That thing. That Jared Hurd thing. How does a guy like this medal at silver? And technically, it can be argued that he should have won the gold. I thought he beat Yoka. What you talking about, fam? I thought he beat Yoka. They should have gave that man the gold all day. I thought he outworked him. I thought he landed, some say, Yoka landed the cleaner, more decisive punch. And the fight is here on YouTube. Nah, bruh. I gave the cleaner shots even to Joe Joyce. I thought Joyce should have pulled out the gold, champ. But they robbed him there, I thought. But he still managed to get a silver medal in the 2016 Olympics. This man, Daniel Dubois, could have made the next Olympics, decided to go pro instead. He made the Great Britain Olympic team, and he was there, bro. He was on his way for Team Great Britain. He was there. He pulled himself out and decided to go pro. So some say he ended his amateur career a little too early, but he was ready to go pro. That hype machine was rolling. He was the next up. How do you turn it down? I don't know. And I see the comments coming in. I'm going to get there in a minute, fam. Yeah, man. So it's like, yo, these two right here, they almost running neck and neck, but there's such a wide age difference. You know what I'm saying? Such a wide age difference. That makes this all crazy, man. But yeah, I thought he should have definitely put that in. Now, Joe Joyce, he's the one that has the better competition, right? We all know the Bermains, the Verns of the world. We all know that he has the better level of competition, but it ain't much. It ain't really that much. It ain't all that good. The Brian Jennings of the world, you know what I mean? It's good. It's good. He only has a handful of fights. What's his actual record? That's the one thing I do not have pulled up. Hold up. How many fights does Joe Joyce have in total? If I'm not mistaken, it's only like what? 11 or 12 fights or something like that. Hold on. I know he got a short amount of fights. Yeah, 11 fights. 11 fights. 11 fights, 10 knockouts. And so he's taking the fast route. He's trying to take the express route between age, you know what I'm saying, starting boxing late, taking the express route. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I like how Joe Joyce is doing this thing, but the question is all this going to catch up to him? Because the way he fights, you got to look at it and say, yo, one of these days, the way he fights is got to catch up to him. He doing this with heavyweights, champ. He don't fight the way he fight as a middleweight. He fighting like this with heavyweights. I mean, standing in front of guys, blocking punches with his face. Head movement is, but he giving out a lot of pain. He giving out a lot of hurting. You got to think, yo, one of these days, bro. One of these days, man. One of these days, he need to, maybe that's the reason for the fast route. He want to get there fast because he knows he can't fight forever the way he fighting at the heavyweight division. Unless he going to be just totally health-wise not all the way there. And that's just keeping it 100 with y'all. But we're going to get there. And it's like, yo, you got to ask yourself, Joe Joyce's defense back in the day seemed to be a heck of a lot better than it is today. Ever since he became pro, I don't know, bro. It's like he put defense to the back. Like that ain't even when he was in the Olympics against Tony Yoka, bro, he was catching so many punches. I mean, he kept that hand up. He was just catching them joints. You look at it, even his first like 5 fights, defense was much better. He was even a bit faster. And so that's why I'm going to beg to ask the question of how long? I mean, before that decline, will it start much faster than we think? Because from what I've seen of him lately, I think Joyce, I ain't going to say he's been declining, but he's been looking to me a lot, even though he's still getting the wins. But I still thought he looked better. But it's like he digressing in a way. I'm sorry. It's almost like skill-wise and fundamental-wise, he's digressing. Now, he's still getting the stoppages. He still got that power, and he still got that thing. But it seemed to me earlier on in his career, it was much more effective. Maybe I'm tripping. Now, as for Joe Joyce, the man knows how to win. And I'm talking a lot about Joyce, and we're going to get to Dubois. But Joe Joyce, the man knows how to win. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he has a lot of heart, and he knows how to win. He's had better opposition than Daniel Dubois. He's been aching for that top floor. I mean, just begging for that top floor. And he knows how to win, man, and he knows what he wants, man. He's been around the world, same song. He's been with everybody, but started out with David Haye, came here to America early, didn't play no games, kicked David Haye to the curb, came over here to Al Heyman, got down with Richard Schaefer, right? Man, Joe Joyce keeps it moving. Then roll out from there and ends up with Frank Warren in Queensbury. Keeps it moving. I thought we was going to get a Luis Ortiz versus Joe Joyce when he first made that trek over here to America, but we never got that fight. That would have been a hell of a fight. Let me see what y'all saying, man. Yeah, he been boxing since 11. That's why I said I wanted to pull that back. No, that's Joe Joyce. Joyce, he been boxing since 11, but Joyce only been boxing since 22, man. Late start, man. Late start. But he 35, man. He says he said he needed, according to Joe Joyce, he says he needed about 10 years. And I think that quote's probably floating around. He says you don't get boxing excellence until you're in it for at least 10 years. And he says he's been a pro now longer than 10 years. So he felt as though he had to put that work in, given he got that late start. He was willing to give it 10 years before he even thought about making the title run. And these are the words of Joe Joyce. Hold on. He says hold on, I got that quote floating around. Hold on, right here. Hold on. Well, I guess I had it. But he has one. He has a quote floating around. I had it. It was a quote floating around here where he tells you he needs about 10 years. He needed about 10 years. And he gave himself that in 10 years. But still, I thought in these 10 years he's starting to hit that decline mode, man. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, man. Hey, the hip-hop underworld, I think Dubois is the harder puncher as well. I think so. I think Dubois is the harder puncher. When we break these styles down, we definitely going to put that in there. Foreman had good defense, the arms. Joyce is too straight. But that's what I'm saying, Wolverine. He started out, Slim. He started out. Defense was solid. He was much more tighter. He would come in leading with a much more stiffer jab. It's like over time the jab has declined and the defense has declined. The jab now is just this little slap thing he do just to kind of make it to the inside. But he used to have a much more stiffer jab. He used to put much more thudding into that jab. But now his balance to me has gotten a little worse over time. And that may be why the jab has gotten worse, because the balance has gotten worse. But he's off balance a lot. We're going to get there, man. It's just a lot of things I'll be like, yo, bruh, you used to do things so much better, man. You know what I'm saying? Silver Salomon says, I agree, your career will not last. Not at the heavyweight division, not blocking punches with your face. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be a war, say Zeno. And whoever is the fakest is going to win. They both going to throw all technique out the window, and we will be treated to a real heavyweight slugfest all day, Zeno. You think it's going to be thundering and lightning up in that joint? I know that's right, champ. I know that's right. I hope so, man. Hey, when he got into that back and forth, Daniel Dubois, what was that, the latte fight? At the beginning, I think I was like the 5th or the 6th round, man. He was just boom, 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 boom. I mean, you hear that leather flying. I need to see something like that, man. I think that's what we going to get, bro. I think that's what we going to get. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we going to get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Daniel, they said, but Daniel is not going to hurt Joyce. But Daniel not hurt Joyce. He is in a world of trouble. Facts. I got my brother D-Lo44 Boxing is in the building. Salute to the homie out there, man. What's up, family? Checking in with the fam. Salute to you, man. Looking forward to this heavyweight showdown this week, man. New player to add to the table, champ. New player to add to the table, man. Check out my brother D-Lo44 Boxing, man. Salute to the champion, man. For real, man. And happy belated Thanksgiving to you, fam. Hawker Mustang says, man, I wish he had more speed. Yeah, we all do. But you know what, Hawker, that might take away from that thing that we about to talk about. It ain't, and that's just it. Let's just get to these styles real quick. That may take away from that thing. You know what I'm saying? First off, Joe Joyce. Like I told you earlier, terrible balance. Very lazy jab. Terrible head movement. I ain't lying here, fam. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Mummy. Looking to just get in there and punch. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Tough chin. Very durable. Full of heart. Very good body puncher. Extremely high work rate. That may be the key. Defense can be good if he applies it. I think he just gets lazy. And I think the older he get, the more lazier on defense he just prefer to be. When you go all in with the style that he is executing, like a Jared Hurd, when you go all in with that style, to be effective, you do got to go all in. But you throwing defense out the window. You know what I mean? But I think that if he wants to apply the defense, he can. He was just as effective, though, early on in his career when he used to keep that hand up. He keep that right hand up all the time, catching all kind of punches on the arms and on the glove. I mean, that was his catch and shoot was much better back then. It just got worse. Now it's just come forward, boom, boom, boom. I'm just going to give out more punishment than you can take. And that's got me wondering about this kid right here. That's what's got me wondering about this kid. How much can he take? You know, the thing is about what Daniel Dubois is telling everybody is this kid is be comfortable all the time. He's the 22-year-old highly promoted prodigy, right? So he's always comfortable. Even in the fights, everyone that fights him, they make him comfortable. What's up with the comfortability? According to Joe Joyce, he ain't gonna make this kid comfortable. This kid is 22-year-old. What happens when pressed? He's only went the distance one time in his career, and that was a 10-round fight. And I got questions looking at that fight. He fought Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson had 10 losses at that point. Now, the one time that this kid went deep into the waters, he had no resistance really much in that fight. Kevin Johnson wasn't putting up much of a fight going down the stretch, but he couldn't get rid of Kevin Johnson. And the question started to emerge in a lot of people's minds, even though Daniel Dubois only had 8 fights at that point. So I want to put that out there. But still, the question started to buzz is, what happens when you can't put him away? That's the golden question. I see a lot of y'all popping up in the chat like, yo, Mainman, I think he got the power. He gonna put him. Well, what if he can't put him away? He couldn't put Kevin Johnson away, right? And what I saw was vulnerability after vulnerability. Yeah, some may say, well, man, he got tired of beating on the punching bag. The dude was a straight out punching bag. Facts. But the jab got much more lazy. The combinations remained the same. Most importantly, the number one takeaway down the stretch, he did not let his hands go. That's what's important right there. He did not let his hands go. He just decided I can't do but so much. I'm going to give him a combination. Boop, boop, boop. Just kind of hunt him down a little bit. I mean, there were points, and they were literally standing right in front of each other. Y'all seen that fight. Stop faking, UK. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That man stood right there in front of that man for like 2 rounds. And I'm like, this is only a 10-round fight, big man. It's only a 10-round fight. And that got me wondering, what happens when you can't get rid of somebody? And then most importantly, if you can't get rid of them and take an incoming fire at the same damn time. Have we seen that yet with Daniel Dubois, young 22-year-old Daniel Dubois? Have we seen that? Do we know what happens when he's pushed beyond that? Do anybody have an answer to that question? I don't know. I've seen him get rid of guys easy. I've seen him always have it comfortable in the ring. I've seen it a lot with Daniel Dubois. I've seen him be able to jab people, and he has a beautiful jab. Take in mind, style-wise, for Daniel Dubois, this dude uses the jab well. Very poised, very fundamentally sound, good movement, and good thinker. All good. An Adonis. I mean, all good. Everything is, he does a lot of great things well. He reminds me of AJ. He reminds me a lot of AJ. His punch placement, everything. Stiff pole of a jab, all that. He doubles the jab up before he lowers the boom. I love it when he fought Nathaniel Gorman and the patience that he showed in that fight. Flicking the jab on Gorman, flicking the jab on Gorman, just kept him under the jab until he lowered the boom. Didn't push too hard. Didn't push too soft, just the right pace, but he was super comfortable. It was like fighting in a Craftmatic. He was super comfortable, bruh. Nothing really pushed back. But he fought a beautiful fight and got rid of him, lowered the boom. All fundamentally sound, moving to angles. It was a beautiful fight. Reminds me so much of Anthony Joshua. But when he hurts someone, he gets reckless. That's how Latte, see what people remember, go back to the Latte fight when he hurt Latte originally. Remember that exchange I was talking about that was back and forth and all of those explosions? Well, that got started because Dubois landed a solid right hand and he thought he had Latte out of there, so he jumped on him. But Latte started swinging back. He wasn't quite out of there yet. He started to swing back and landed some good leather on Dubois that was pushed him back. He gets a little reckless, and that's the one thing that some say about Anthony Joshua. Gets a little reckless when he gets someone hurt. Not willing to take his time to finish him. You know what I mean? The right way. Will he do that against Joe Joyce? Will he jump on him a little too early, blow his load, and then what? That's all I'm asking. You know, he's very used to hurting opponents easy. You know, gets very reckless when going for the kill. And I told you the most telling thing about the Kevin Johnson fight was the fact that he did not let his hands go down the stretch. And I wonder how that plays out. Joe Joyce is relentless. He don't stop. So my question is this. This is what I'm expecting in this fight. I'm expecting for Daniel Dubois to come out looking fundamentally sound. According to these two, you see the quotes floating around right here. They're expecting the war. They don't know when this war going to kick off. It could be the first round, could be the second, could be the third. They could come out and have a sword fest in the first round, kind of get the measuring down. Who knows? But eventually, this fight ends in the war, and I believe ends in a knockout. I think it ends in a knockout. Look at this, man. Joe Joyce towering over Daniel Dubois in this picture right here. He was much taller than him than I originally thought. And when they stand side by side, he's actually dwarfing over this dude. I think he gets tired. I think Joe Joyce chips away, grinds him down. I think he takes what Daniel Dubois can ditch out. I think he takes it. I think Daniel Dubois gets on early, fundamentally sound, beautiful. It's going to look good. He's going to land a lot of right hands, some good combinations. That power is going to be tested. But he did not knock out Kevin Johnson. This man, tall. What makes him so effective is the fact that you cannot set up your punches. The fact that you cannot think. The fact that every time you look up, he's right there. The fact that every time you think about what combinations can I put together, he's right there. Has this kid ever faced anything like that? Regardless of the style, regardless of say, oh, he gets hit too much. He gonna get his brains knocked out his ears. That's very possible. I don't deny that. And I don't suggest him continue to fight this way. But at the end of the day, that may be the answer for this guy. You know? It ain't always about fundamentals. It's that thing. It's that thing. The reason that Jarrett Hurd beat Oleksander Usyk. It's that thing. Oleksander Usyk is the most fundamental sound boxer you can think of. Why the heck did Jarrett Hurd beat him? Because that thing. It's that thing. The ability to take a licking and keep on ticking. The ability to outwill and just outperform your opponent. Just digging deep. Your tank is much bigger. It's that thing you can't train. My only question is with Joe Joyce in that thing is it too late? Because I'm telling you, I see major signs of slippage, especially in his last two fights. Too much getting hit too much. And it's getting worse. When is that hourglass of sand going to run out that hourglass? And he can't take no more. That's all I'm at. He's 35 years old, fam. And he's facing a strong puncher. He faced a lot of strong punches, but he ain't faced nothing like this. Jennings was good, but Jennings wasn't even as big as or as strong as this kid right here. Bermain was way past it. Way past it. Way past it. He ain't fought no one who hits as hard. So the question, maybe Daniel Dubois hits a little too hard for him for that thing to come out. I know that's what y'all thinking. Nah, man. Nah, you tripping, cuz. How the heck is he gonna be able to do that with this hard-hitting dude, hit like a mule kick type dude? Man, he hit too damn hard. It's no way he gonna be able to take all that punches. That's what y'all thinking. You just can't explain that thing. I'm not saying that Joe Joyce is gonna be right after the fight. I'm not saying that Joe Joyce is any of that, but I just think that he's gonna outwill him. I think he's going to take it. I think he's going to take what Daniel Dubois can ditch out, and Daniel Dubois is going to be surprised. He's going to look at him like, bro, I'm hitting you with everything but the kitchen sink, but you ain't going away. And he's getting chipped away. Hard to believe, I know, fam. Man, you tripping. Tell me where I'm going wrong. You know what I'm saying? Lawrence Williams in the building. What's up, family? What's up with you, man? What's up with you? Yoka better than Dubois and Joyce, in my opinion. Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. And that was but that was to me a better Joyce, man, back then when they fought too, man. I gave that fight to Joyce, fam. I thought Joyce beat him. I thought Joyce should have went home with the gold, man. The hip-hop underworld say, yo, he is a young bull. He will definitely make mistakes, but he improves with every fight. He does. And he's learning. I mean, he's definitely, I just think that he's going to be lost once he gets a lot of pushback. He's never received the level of pushback that Joyce is going to bring. And I think once he goes beyond that point of giving his best and putting out his best combinations and putting out his best work, once he gets past that he's going to get lost. And that's what I think going to happen. He's going to start to retreat. And his hands are going to stop, not be let go nearly as much. It's going to be chip away. I think the inside. I think Joyce makes it to the inside. I don't think the jab is going to be a factor for Joyce. I think he's going to take some punches. His jab is lazy. It's a distraction just to get there. And when he get there, I think he's going to do a lot of hurt. And I think he's going to stay on him. I think he's going to, and that's his world. I don't think that's his world. Look at his body type. Too much muscles, bro. That's his. It's going to take a stiff right hand to get Joe Joyce out of there. But if it comes into a wrestling, tussling type thing, it favors Joe Joyce. It favors Joe Joyce. And once this kid, if this kid gets tired and he's giving out his best work, he ain't going to know where to go. That's what I think. He ain't going to know where to go. And he's going to start to retreat, and you're going to start to see Joe Joyce is going to chip him away. Maybe I'm wrong. Prove me right. Prove me right. Brandon says, yo, man, agree. Definitely a knockout. Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and call around. I'm going to say Joe Joyce stops Daniel Dubois. I'm looking at about a 10th round stoppage. 10th, 11th. 10th round. Maybe 11. It's going to be towards the end. I think he's going to see the promised land. That's the crazy part about this fight. I think Dubois is going to see the promised land. He's going to be thinking he's going to be up on the cards. He's going to see that light at the end of the tunnel. I'm right there. I'm in round 7. I'm in round 8, and I'm putting rounds in the. He's going to see that light, and he's going to want to reach for that light. He's going to want it. But then about rounds 8 and 9, that light going to start getting a little smaller. A little smaller. A little smaller until it gets totally dark. Because your ass got knocked out. You did. You know what I mean? That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Daniel has a great jab. He just needs to stay behind his jab, and that will win him the fight. Daniel has a great jab. He just needs to stay behind the jab, and that might win him the fight. I just think, look, man, I'm not going to argue with anybody that's going to say, yo, he's more fundamentally sound. I think that may be the case. I don't know, but I just think it's the thing. Y'all not hearing me when I say the thing. And I know that might sound a little crazy. And I know that might sound a little weird. It's the thing. The thing. The herd thing. The reason he's a silver medalist and he picked up boxing at 22. The reason that he's only got 11 fights and he's hitting the express button. Like, it's the thing. And the thing is it's a non-quitting thing. You don't quit. You got to knock him out to stop him. You're going to have to stop him to stop him. You're going to stop him. You're going to have to stop him to stop him. That's how I look at it. Daniel works the body well. Daniel works the body well, too. Yeah, he works the body well. He does. He works the body well. But I just, not like this guy. This guy digs. And then on top of that, he leads off with heavy shots. The jab is just a distraction for Joe Joyce. He likes to lead off with heavy shots to get your hands tied up. The question is, how good is Daniel Dubois' countering ability? How well does he catch and shoot? How well does he counter shots? That may be a key. Maybe that's the one thing I'm overlooking. I don't think he can catch and shoot as nearly as good. You know, maybe that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thanks for the plug, fam. I hope you and yours are happy Thanksgiving as well. Hey, it's all good, D-Lo. I mean, bro, that's not a plug, bro. You fam, you know what I'm saying? That's not a plug, bro. We don't. Anytime you want to get on here, bro, I rocks with you. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever want to rock with me, I'm still waiting on you to get at me. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you get on anytime. You know what I mean? You fam. It's like whenever I rock with you, I rock with you. You already know. And every time you upload, bro, I'm there. You always know I'm there. You know what I'm saying? My main man, Keon, is in the building. What's up, man? Everything boxing and sports. Look, man, y'all better be checking that out every afternoon. Him and the homie Monty over there putting that work in. Salute to the fam, Keon, man. Man, what it do? What it do to your family, man? Happy belated Thanksgiving to you, man. Hope you enjoyed that turkey, family. Hope you enjoyed that turkey, man. Salute to you, though, champion. Salute to you, man. I was heavily favoring Dubois until recently, man. I went with Joyce by a knockout in round 5. You think Joyce gonna chip him away too? D-Lo, you think Joyce gonna chip him away? I see it, fam. I see it. Yoka has lots of fluidity and punches by comparison. I'm pretty high on him as well. I like Yoka. I think Yoka gonna be a problem, but I still think he lost, bro. I still think he lost. I'll give you 2-1 odds. I got Double D. Oh, are you trying to put it out there, huh? 2-1 odds on Double D? Am I willing to put the money on the wood to make the game go good? I don't know, fam. I don't know. I got to hit you up on that one, bro. I might take that, though. That's not bad. 2-1 odds, Double D? You might got to holler at you, son. I might got to holler at you, but not public. We can't, I'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? I can see a right hook ending the fight in round 5 or 6 by Dubois. I can see a right hook ending the fight in round 5 or 6 by Dubois. You can see that? Okay, I hear you. I don't see it, bro. At that point, Dubois, I think, would have had to lay a lot of leather on Joyce. He would have had to lay a lot of right hands by that point. It would have had to be an accumulation of a lot of damage. I don't see no one shot taking out Joe Joyce. And I think that's the thing that's going to get to this kid. I hit him with my best shot. That's when you always see the resolve of a fighter. That's when you always see the resolve of a fighter, bro. What happens when he get hit with your best shot? Does he take that? What happens when you give him your best shot? What do? You keep giving it to him? Do you mentally break down like I can't hurt this man? And he just keep on coming? Is this 22-year-old ready for that yet? Is he that type of thinker? Is he that type? Is that what he is? Because this dude fights ugly, grungy, dirty, and everything. And I love it. Is he ready for that? Is he ready for that? That thing. If he wins, I'm going to be here post-fight telling y'all that thing. I'm telling y'all, champ, you can't teach it. That's why I say Ishmael Silas ain't going to be there. Fine. Ishmael Silas ain't going to be there. That ain't going to stop this man from doing what he do. That's how I look at it. My man say 2-1 odds. I might got to take that, Keon, man. I might got to take that. Let me know, fam. Will do, bro. I might got that's sweet as cake right there, champion. Might got to do that. Peace, man. I got to go. Big up, fam. Big up to you, Zeno. Salute to Zeno, man. Salute to Zeno, man. Daniel works the body better than Joyce, in my opinion. Oh, we already read that. Much love to Zeno, man. I hear you, man. It's going to be a great fight, man. I'm rocking with Joe Joyce. 10th round stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Let's go 10th round stoppage to make it just solid and official. Joe Joyce, 10th round stoppage. I think he grinds the young pup down to a pulp. I think he just grinds him down to the molecule. I think he chip away. I think Joe Joyce takes a lot of incoming fire. I think he takes a lot of right hands. I think we're going to see a lot of oohs and ahs. I think we're going to sit back and be like, damn, Slim, like, this man is taking a lot of punishment. But I think in the end, when the smoke clears, when the battle is done, I think that Joe Joyce is going to have his hand raised. You know what I'm saying? I know it, fam. I just want you to know it's appreciated because you have shown me nothing but respect and support from the gate and didn't have to. Facts, bro. Hey, that's how we do, fam. That's how we do, man. When I first saw your channel and I listened to you, how you break things down, bro, I was instantly a fan. And I was like, oh, yeah, Slim know what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with you. So it's all good. You know what I mean? I think, man, everybody that pop up in the chat, man, like we got a good group of people, of good boxing minds that come here. I'm very appreciative for every single one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I might not call some of y'all names as much as I should, but just know that I'm very appreciative that y'all come and rock with the homie each and every time we on here, man. All day. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. There has Daniel got the boxing brain. If he has them, he wins inside of 10. Pace. And, I mean, repetition may be the answer. You know, I said, yo, man, what happens when he gives his best work and if he sits back and he sees that Joe Joyce ain't gone nowhere? Repetition might just be the answer. Maybe he's got to do it over and over and over again. The thing is how many times can he do it over and over again? Is it in him to do it over and over again? Easier said than done. When you're giving out your biggest shots, then you got to regroup, replenish. Is Joe Joyce going to give him that time to replenish? Is Joe Joyce going to give him that time to regroup? Or is he going to be right there like Michael Myers? Or is he going to be right there like Candyman? That's the question. And I don't think he gives him that moment to think. I don't think he gives him that moment to regroup after he delivers the boom. And he sits back like, what the hell? Why is he still here? Why is this fight not over with? I just hit this man with bazookas, bombs, grenades, and everything I got. And he's still here. If that happens, fam, it is a nightmare for Daniel Dubois. You know what I mean? A nightmare. John Page, my homie Batman, is in the building. Salute to your family. What's up with you, man? Happy Turkey Day. Late Turkey Day to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Salute. I got DMV in the building all day. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man. For sure. Yo, D-Lo say, man, either way, heavyweight boxing is the winner. This is the type of fight that we should be consistently getting in the sport. Facts. Salute to the UK for doing this. COVID didn't stop this, and we happy about it. You know, we got a new player here, man. The winner of this is going to be a player in the heavyweight division. He's going to have a lot of momentum at his back. You know what I mean? People going to be talking. If the knockout is as thudding as we hoping, he going to get a lot of eyes and ears on that knockout. This is going to be big. This is going to be the pretty much premier heavyweight over at BTsports. BTsports is going to have to get heavy behind whoever wins this fight. So that's going to be good. They get a WBO ranking, puts them right up under Oleksander Usyk. And not to mention that either way, Joe Joyce is rated heavy in all of the sanctioning bodies, in top of all the sanctioning bodies. But the winner of this is right up under Oleksander Usyk. This is the route that I think they're pursuing, because all you see is Daniel Dubois walking around with that wannabe WBO belt or whatever that's supposed to be. So I think this is the route that they're pursuing, putting them right up under Oleksander Usyk. And whatever goes, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? And then I don't see it happening right away. Maybe we get a Dillian White versus the winner of this. Or maybe we get something like maybe Top Rank is willing to play ball with one of the heavyweights they got over there on ESPN. That's an easy deal to make happen. They got a couple heavyweights over there that I like to see getting in the mix with this. I don't think Jared Anderson ready. Nope, not yet. Give him a few more fights. But still a few others over there. FA? Is FA ready? Is FA ready? I don't know. At first, I was on the FA train at first, fam. I was like, yo, I think FA ready. But after his last couple performances, Mike got to slow FA down. You know what I'm saying? Mike got to slow FA down. So all I know is the winner of this is a player at the table. I mean, and I'm not talking about the kids' table. I'm not talking about the Joseph Parkers of the world and the Dave Allens and the Dillian. No, Dillian White is at the big boy. I guess he's at the big boy table. I mean, the big boy table. They at the table in that conversation. And that's the table that they both want to be at. They want to be there with Joshua. They want to be there with Fury. They want to be there with Bomb Squad. They want to be there with Bomb Squad. I just like saying it. They don't want to be there with Bomb Squad. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they're gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be there all day. And that's a good thing. That's where they want to be at in their careers at this point. They don't want to be sitting down there with Huey Fury and they don't want to be sitting down there with guys like, you know, Bermain Stavern and all of these type of dudes. They ready to get to the big boy table. Winner of this will have it. I'm on my way out of here, fam. On my way out. My man John Page say, yo, man, after this, top 5 heavyweight for one of them all day. This is a major win, man. Both of these men are seen as talented all day. They in the conversation. I think Joyce going to be there, bro. Hey, Batman, I think he going to be there, fam. I think he going to be there, bro. I don't know, bro. The crazy thing about Joyce, right? When he hits you, like, look at his punch. Them Jones be super duper slow, but so effective, bro. Like, he hit a dude with a body shot. It was so slow. You could see the joint coming, bro, from a mile away. But when the joint landed, man, it gets him out of there. He's grazed fighters over the top of the back of the head or whatever, just like grazed them with a slow joint, and it knocks him out. You be like, what the? Bro, the man's heavyweights are like, I mean, the man knockouts are some of the oddest looking knockouts you've ever. Just look at his highlight reel, man. Like, when you look at Daniel Dubois' highlight reel, he flew it, pop, pop, pop. He put in his combination. But his joints just be like some big sloth, slow type dude. And just, when something land, he destroys it. I'm just keeping it 100. They calling him Frankenstein. That's the name, bro. Whatever Joe Joyce lands, slow and lethargic as it may look, it is the most that man got the most deceiving punches I think I may have ever seen in boxing, bro. I don't think I've ever seen a deceptive puncher as much as Joe Joyce, because his joints look like he just should not be knocking out these dudes. No one should be falling you with he knocked Bermain Stavern through the ropes, champ. And then on joints that you was like, them joints dead, like, for real, how hard did this man hit? When he did the Ustinov knockout, I was like, dog, like, that knocked him out? For real? Bro, just look at his highlight reel, and it's going to make you go, I don't know what the man, if anybody want to do a glove gate investigation, man, do it on Joe Joyce. You know what I'm saying? Because Slim, he got to be putting something in them gloves, bro. Them big, slow, sloth punches, he was getting by himself out. I don't know. It's that thing. You know what I mean? Rock the bells for me, though. Thumbs up on the way out if you did not hit it on the way in. My man D-Lo say, yo, FA seems to be regressing, in my opinion. And that's what I feel with Joyce. I think Joyce is going to selling out fast, too. Just keep that in mind, fam. If he keeps going the road he's going to selling out very fast, if not already. I'm telling y'all, bro, I see signs of decline. I don't think he's declined nearly to the point that he can't beat Daniel Dubois. And I think stylistically, it's not to say that Daniel Dubois is a bad fighter, or a bad boxer, or he's a bum. Nah, that ain't what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all stylistically what Joe Joyce brings to the ring. I don't know if the youngster can handle it. That's all I'm saying. Relentlessness, not being able to be comfortable. Joe Joyce, number one thing that he is saying going into this fight is, everybody that Daniel Dubois has faced has always let him be comfortable. Let him do anything that he wants to do in the ring. He can control the pace. He controls the output, everything. He's the ring general. He does it all. No one is pushing him back. He just does it all, and they just allow him to do it. What happens when that don't happen? You feel me? I'm out, fam. Rock the bells for the homie. Enjoy the rest of y'all holiday weekend. I see y'all for We Talking Boxing Sunday. We definitely doing a post-fight review for this. I will be right here live. Into the fam, we will be getting up together hopefully real soon, man. And we'll get all up together and chop it up, man. I want to get some good boxing minds on the channel, man. Salute to everybody out there. Enjoy the rest of your holidays, man. Be safe out here, champ. That thing's still out here, man. That bug ain't playing, bro, and it's still out here. You know what I mean? Even though I went around the fam or whatever, man, I still took my precautions, man, and y'all should too, you know what I mean? And if there's anyone out there who's not as fortunate to have the greatest Thanksgiving in the world, it's just one day, ain't no thing, you know what I mean? Ain't no thing, we all been there. It's things going on in this world today that's out of all of our control. It's no thing, you know what I mean? Just a meal, champ, move on. Tomorrow is Saturday. I see y'all real soon. Enjoy the fights, man. To the next video, peace out.